Right, so what we're doing this morning is chicken chasseur turned fondant potato dish. Next week, when you're doing it for assessment, you've obviously got the usual half an hour to set up, and then you've got 90 minutes to prep, cook and serve it. Okay, so it's not a huge amount of time. So what we want to do, so the chickens, if there are any feathers on there still, make sure you pull them off. So first thing you want to do, straight down on one side of the breastbone and just keep slicing it so you can just see the bone plate underneath it, and the breast will come away, and that way you get most meat possible out of your chicken breast. Whether you take the leg off or the breast off first, it does not matter. Okay. All bones, if you can keep them, and bring them back up the front once you're done. Okay. And with the leg, what you want to do, pop it out so the bone appears there. If you don't pop that out, you're not going to be able to cut all the way along the backbone. And that is where I think a lot of people are losing the thigh when they're doing it. Obviously that's quite bruised and battered, but hopefully all the others aren't like that. So, in order to separate your drumstick and thigh, there'll be a thin line of sinew there. You'll feel two nodules. You want to cut in between the two. Straight through like that. You can trim off any excess skin, but leave the bone in. If you want to, you do not have to do this. Next year on level 3 you'd have to do this. So if you turn it around like that, so you've got that arc bit there, what you can do is cut down the bone, and all this white bit here is called cartilage, and that just pops off the end of the knuckle. Snap the ligament, and that way when it cooks, the meat goes down the drumstick and you've got a nice clean bone and nothing burns on there. Okay? The wing we do not use, so we'll keep all them for stock. So again, trim off the excess, tie the skin, trim that off, 2 pieces of chicken breast. So we just want to brown these off, nice golden colour. This is what's going to give the dish quite a bit of flavour, the amount of colour you get on your chicken to start with. Seal it both sides so you get that dark brown golden colour there. So once they are sealed, take them out the pan, turn the heat down a bit, So we've got shallots here. We'll start cooking them off in there as well. I'm going to add about half of the mushrooms in, which have just been thinly sliced. Cook them down a little bit. Add white wine. So that's going to get all the flavours from the chicken off the bottom of the pan. So you've got 2 tomatoes concassed up, they're going to go in there next. So the wine's going to reduce down by about half.
So we put it on the middle of the tomato?
No. So the seeds, the core's not cut, it's just, you remove that and then dice the flesh up, okay? I'm going to put the chicken back in. When you go to serve it, you're going to use 1 piece of white meat, 1 piece of dark meat, okay? You've got tarragon, finely chopped up, that can go in as well. The rest of the mushrooms, and then the chicken stock. The stock is quite strong. It's actually a mixture of beef and chicken. Okay, so you should end up with a really good flavoured sauce. At the end of it, you're going to bring that up to simmer and then just let that simmer away for about 30-40 minutes and then it will be done.